Hi everyone. Today I am going to tell you two short stories from Akbar and Birbal. So the name of the first story is A Washerman's Problem. So let me begin the first one. One day a washerman's donkey just broke the pitchers of a porter who was living just next to his house. So the porter came to him and complained about his broken pitchers. The washerman paid him some money. The porter took the money, but still he grumbled and went to the king. There he said, "Your Majesty, I had gone to a distant kingdom. There I saw so many white elephants." And King Akbar was very much impressed. He asked, "Well, then I will ask to make my elephant white." Then the porter immediately said, "Your Majesty, the washerman who is staying just next to my house, he can do it." Then immediately King Akbar called that washerman and asked him to make his elephant white. Then the washerman now was in trouble. He went to Birbal for help. Birbal said, "Okay, you do just one thing." And then he whispered something. Then once again the washerman went to King Akbar and said, "Your Majesty, if the porter can give me a huge pot, then I can make your elephant white." And Akbar agreed. He asked the porter to make a huge pot. The porter tried his best to make as big as a porter, and he gave it to the washerman. When the elephant came and just put his feet, at that time the pot was broken. Then the King Akbar said, "No, you have to make a huge one." Now the porter understood his mistakes and begged to king to forgive his mistakes. That much is the first story. This way Birbal saved the washerman's life. The second story is Birbal's kindness. So one day a neighboring kingdom's king invited Birbal. Because he heard so much about Birbal's wisdom, he just wanted to see him and to know some of his witty answers. Birbal came to the neighboring countries, and the king was happy to see him, but actually he was jealous of Birbal. So sometimes he behaved very rudely, but still then Birbal could come to know about his intention, but he bore everything with a smile. He never spoke anything rudely. Birbal. Now, one day, a guard came to the king and said, "Your Majesty, a beggar is sapling something in our royal garden." The king immediately went to the royal garden and saw that a beggar just putting a sapling. So he asked, "What you are doing here? Why you are putting the mango sapling here?" Then the beggar said, "Oh king, when it will grow up, you can," first the king asked him, "When it will grow up, by that time you will be certainly dead. So what's the use?" Then the beggar said, "Oh king, I just put this sapling for you. When it will grow and bear fruits, that time your children or yourself, you can enjoy it. Then now the king was touched. The king immediately asked, "Who are you? What's your name?" And the beggar took out his beard and his mustache and his dress. Then he saw that Birbal was there in disguise. The king was very happy and gave him a lots of gift. This is the second story. Once again I will meet you if I can recollect any more story from Akbar and Birbal. Thank you so much.